Hi, it's the Rawsome Vegan Gal here, and I am continuing some preparations in the kitchen, and this purple theme has to do with what I'm going to be doing. So this is again for the company called Actual Veggies. Again, I want to thank Jason, Haley, and Bless, I think I got those right, for all your efforts to get me the product and that I can do these great videos to share with you some ideas of how to use the product. So the reason I'm wearing this, just thought I would try to do something fun, is because I'm going to do the video on the actual purple burger. So this is the package for the actual purple burger, and I'll show you what that looks like in its raw state, because I did actually prepare it, bake it in the oven. So that's what it looks like, that beautiful color. It's kind of purpley reddy, like reddish purple. So, and I'll tell you a little bit about it as well, and some ideas, what you can do. And just so you know, I know in the last video I mentioned that it says if you don't have it within 10 days, it's actually within 14 days once you defrost it and you have it in the fridge. So just so you know that. So to tell you a little bit about it again, because I know I said it in the other video, but just in case you didn't watch the first one. So these are veggie burgers. They're, let's see, naturally colorful, it says, chef-crafted beet, carrot, and red onion patties. They have 8 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, and 0 saturated fat. And I forgot to mention, I will have a link below to their website so you can check out all about the company and what they offer. It's veggie only, no gluten, no soy, no preservatives. It's non-GMO project verified. They've got 2 1/4 pound patties in here. They're 8 ounce total, and it's perishable, so you do need to keep it refrigerated. No fillers, oils, and it's actual health, they say, you know, because it's just veggies, but it's got a bit of other things too to just get it all together. So I like what they say here. It's introducing the actual purple burger with absolutely nothing to hide, which is great. So there's different ways of preparation. You could do it in the oven, or in a skillet on the stove or the grill. I don't have a way to do it on the stove because I don't have a skillet, so I do it in the oven. So it's crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside. Also, what else to tell you? It's nut free. I didn't mention that. It's also kosher, certified vegan. And let's see what else to tell you here. So there's 2 servings per container. There's two burgers, and last time I didn't mention any of the nutritional, so I'll mention them real quick. As far as, you know, 1 burger, 180 calories. I already mentioned the protein, so it's got 4% calcium, 10% iron, 10% potassium, 90% vitamin A, that's really good, 20% thiamine, 10% B6, and 15 magnesium. So what is in this actually, just so you know? So there's beets, so that's giving it that reddish, not actually purple, but it's close enough, right? Carrot, red onion, yellow onion, navy bean, quinoa, oat, cassava flour, lemon, and a spice blend that includes salt, garlic powder, thyme, black pepper, and ovata seed, which I found out is psyllium. Just so you know, that's what kind of gives it a little thickness so it can stay together. So awesome idea for products. I think they're doing great. And just so you know, these are usually, if they're purchased frozen, usually I think they are in the stores frozen. It says it's better to thaw them in the refrigerator and then consume, like I said, within 14 days. So that is the actual burger. So now I actually did prepare it, and I have an idea. I have this kind of fun idea of what I'm making with it. I call it the Purple Burger Bowl or Boat. So how did I come up with this idea? Because I wanted to stay with the purple theme. Last time I did the black theme, I did the rolls. So what I came up with the idea is to use purple cabbage. So if you put it in a bowl, you can make it like a bowl, and you could have it like that. Or I call it a boat too because it's round, but a bowl is probably better. I mean, if you want to put it on a plate because there's more room to put the ingredients in here, then that might be easier. But that's just kind of a fun idea. Now, what you would do with the purple cabbage, just so you know, I have a whole cabbage here. When I take my cabbage, oops, this one broke a little. Whenever I use cabbage, this is just something for you to know for future reference. I don't cut the cabbage unless you can use the whole thing. So what I prefer to do is peel off a piece of the cabbage, the cabbage leaf, so that, especially if you're going to make something with it. Now this is in its raw state, the cabbage. I did not cook this or steam this, but if you want to blanch it to make it softer, because if you want to like roll it up or put it together, you could do that as well. So I prefer to take off the leaves. Sometimes, even if you're not going to use it like for this type of thing that I'm making, then you know it doesn't matter if it kind of tears. But if you're going to do this kind of cabbage bowl with the burger, then you want to get the most outer leaves, because as you go further in, they'll tend to tear. But the other idea you could do is cut a leaf in half. So like even if it comes off, or before you actually take it off the head, and you're going to take off a leaf, cut it down the rib in the middle, and then peel it off. So then you'll have a half. So that's also another way to do it. I just wanted to show you that because I already actually prepared my my bowl under here, just to tell you some of the things you can put in them. Basically, the sky's the limit as far as veggies if you want to make it like a bowl with the burger and the veggies. So I'll show you what I did here. If you can see that, I made it real pretty with different colors. I'll turn that around a little. So I put it in a big bowl so it can lay out. I don't know if you can see that, but I will have a picture in the end. Oops, to show you when you watch the video, you'll see that when I present the video, meaning in the shot. So what I put in here was radish, celery, little tomatoes, cucumber, jicama, and yellow pepper. So let me see if I can show that to you again without it falling, because there you go. You can see that pretty. So that was my idea. And then other things you could put on it, or in it, I also have kidney beans, which are red, so that might be something you might want to add. Also some ideas. This is a fun product. It's actually beet chips, if you ever heard of rhythm. And I'll also include anything I mentioned. I'll include information below where you can find out about them. So these are beet chips. So this can go in if you want something a little crunchy in the bowl. So these are beet chips. So it's got that purple reddish color. If you can see that in the camera. So you can add that as something crunchy. And then if you want to add some seeds and nuts, I have some sliced almonds. And I also have, these are watermelon seeds. These are from a company called Go Raw. And these almonds are from Woodstock. I didn't mention the beans were Eden kidney beans. And then I figured just to give it a little flavor, although it's very flavorful, the burger, I haven't tried it yet, it's still in the dish there, is some organic brown rice vinegar, and it's actually artisan fermented. This is from Eden as well, so it's got fermentation to it, which is good for the body. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take the burger that I have right here and show it to you in its baked state. Here's how beautiful it looks. It smells really good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just slice a piece. Well, I'm actually going to cut it. For this bowl, I was going to cut it into like little chunks, but I'm going to I'm going to cut it in 4. I don't know if you can see that as I'm doing it. I cut it into 4 pieces, and then I'm going to cut it again into like little wedges. So I'll show that to you once I cut it. Yeah, it's very red. So there's a wedge that I cut, and I'm going to go ahead and try that. Yeah, the beets definitely stand out most out of anything. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add some of these pieces to my bowl, kind of stick them in. I'm trying to like make it visible that you could see everything else in here. And pardon the noise. Sorry, it's happened before in this video where I live in a noisy area. You hear some ambulance. So I'm taking some of these wedges, and I'll try to show it to you when I'm done. So they look like little pizza wedges. And I'm putting them around the outer edge of the bowl. What I'm trying to do is keep everything visible. I don't want to hide any of the ingredients. So I'm putting it around the bowl, kind of make it look like a pretty flower. So let's see if I can get this last one here. Got to kind of put the cabbage. Oops, that's what happens. It's in a bowl, so it's kind of flopping around a little. I think that will do it. I think we're going to use just 5 of them. Let me see if I can show that to you. You can see that in the bowl. Oops, they fall down. The way I have my camera set up, it's just me filming. So anyway, but we'll have a picture, like I said at the beginning, so you could see that. And then as far as adding some of the other stuff, like I said, you could add, I could add a little bit of the almonds. Again, just a sprinkling. I wanna keep the things in here visible. My idea is to have it so that you see what else is in here, not just the burger. So, and then if you wanted to do a dressing or a sauce, but the idea is I was trying to keep it where you could see everything in here. I'm not hiding anything, just like they don't hide anything. So I just put a few of the almonds slices, and then a few of the watermelon seeds. And this is, if you've never seen watermelon seeds, this is what they look like. They're actually really good. High in protein. So I'm just going to put a little bit on here. Just to give it a little something different. And I think I'll keep it like that. I don't think I'm going to add the beans because that'll kind of take away from from the bowl. And I can give it a little splash of the vinegar just on the veggies, because that won't take away from anything, just to give it a little flavor. And then you can eat it now. You won't eat this kind of as a wrap. You probably just eat it out of the bowl, meaning out of the cabbage. Now, again, like I said, if you want, the cabbage might taste better to some people if they actually steamed it or blanched it. I don't mind that it's raw. So what you might do is just eat out of the bowl, meaning the cabbage in the bowl, and then eat the cabbage afterwards if you like. Or it could just be like, you know, people have garnish in their salad, but they don't eat the garnish or on a display. So, so that is my burger bowl, or burger boat, however you want to call it. I tried to get it in the camera where you could see that. There you go. So I hope that just gives you an idea of some more fun things to do with the burgers. Not the traditional burgers with the buns, so it's something fun to try out. And I hope you'll definitely check out this company, check out their products. This is actual Veggies. It's the actual purple burger. And I thank you for watching. It's the Rawesome Vegan Gal.